All right, man, 210 Boxing TV here with trainer Bob Santos and one of the up-and-coming prospects, Ricky Nunez. All right, Bob, let us know about, little Ricky Nunez, and what do you expect from him? He's 3-0 with 2 knockouts, San Antonio, Texas. What do you expect from him in his future?
Well, more importantly, what does he expect from himself? But that being said, he's the son of Rick Nunez, who's obviously the trainer for Omar Juarez for us. What we want out of him is to be super disciplined. The talent's there, but you got to be disciplined. You got to put in. You got to want it. Nobody can do that but him. But he's got the amateur experience. He's got the amateur pedigree. So he has a tremendous amount of amateur fights, and so that should bode well for him moving into the future. We know he can punch, and ultimately it's going to come down to how bad do you want it.
All right, Rick, you're moving up, right? You've been fighting at 135. You're going to make your welterweight debut. How do you feel fighting at 147? You think you haven't fought there, but how do you think the feeling's going to be? And what do you expect coming back after the little layoff that you had?
Well, I expect having a lot more power at 147. I mean, just a higher weight. I get to put, I'm heavier. I get to have more power, and I just feel like I'll be more sharp, It's a less of a weight cut, and then I'm just ready to lock back in.
Bob, the one thing about Ricky, right? He has power. Is that the one thing that you look at, because some guys, they can't crack? It's gonna be an uphill battle.
Yeah, if you don't got at least something to keep people honest in this sport, you're gonna be in serious trouble, because amateur boxing, it's more of a sport. In professional prize fighting, it's the hurt business. So you got to have a little something to keep guys honest. Yes, there's the exceptions to the rule, guys that have been, a Willie Pep or somebody of that nature, but for the most part, you'd like to have a little bit of punching power. You can see he's got pretty big mitts on him. So, that's going to be the talent. I think that's the key to his success. It's going to be the punching power, and then whatever he puts in with him and his father, and what they can get out in progressing as the months and years come on.
What is it like, though, trying to get these prospects from Texas, bringing them out to Vegas to show them, this is the world-class level, and to see what they have?
Well, you know what? There's a plethora of talent in Texas. Like you said, you got Mario Barrios, obviously. You got Bam Rodriguez. You got the Juarez brothers. You got a lot of talent. You got Virgil Ortiz. There's a lot of talent that's come out of Texas. But it's always good, though, when you go anywhere, whether you're from Texas, California, Florida, wherever you're from, when you come to Vegas, you're going to get the world class, because you're going to have, you're going to have top Cubans, you're going to have top Dominicans, you're going to have top Mexicans, you're going to have top Puerto Ricans. You're going to have the best of the best in the world. And so you get to showcase your skills against them, test yourself, and then not only that, sharpen your skills. And there's no better way to sharpen your skills. Like the Bible says, iron sharpens iron.
Rick, I seen you way stronger than before, and you already were getting knockouts. What do you think that's going to translate to, and how do you feel, just because you grew over this last year, you grew at least 2 inches. How do you feel about your range and just what we should expect from you?
I mean, just expect me to use my jab a lot more. I mean, I'm a lot taller now. I'm heavier. I mean, I'm going to fight at a higher weight class, so just expect some knockouts.
Do you feel like just still with them 8s, that's the difference?
Oh, yeah, for sure. The 8s make a big-ass difference, so it's all going to be good. And like I said, expect some knockouts.
What is it like, though, coming from San Antonio, being out here in Vegas, and being in a real camp with professional fighters? And then you're a pro yourself. So what is it like being in a real camp?
I mean, I'm just thankful to be out here with Bob, my dad, just being more locked in, there's a lot more distractions at home. So over here, I can just stay locked in, and I got all these good people around me. So there's no reason I shouldn't be up there and getting these knockouts and doing good in my fights.
Let the people know a little bit about your style, people that haven't seen you. How would you describe your style?
I mean, I could do anything. I can fight on the outside, I can use my jab. If we got to get dirty with it, I get in the inside. I could use all my skills. I'm not just a one type of style fighter. I could change up my style. So that's just one good thing about me.
Bob, what do you like that you see from him right now?
Well, obviously, what we talked about earlier, the punching power, right? And obviously, he's got good size to him. He's still young. He's going to grow. He's going to fill out. Obviously, the bones are going to get thicker and stronger, as we all know as men, as you get in your mid-20s and you start to get in your man strength. and so he's got pretty good strength for himself right now for a young guy. So I can imagine when he gets into his man strength, he should be a force to be reckoned. But again, it's always comes down to one thing, all you young guys out there. How much you put in is what you're going to get out.
How much you want it as well, right?
How much you put in is what you're going to get out.
The difference in amateurs and pros, as you said, the amateurs is just a lot of punches,
It's a
tat,
sport.
tat, tat, tat.
It's a sport, and a lot of people don't understand that. That's why I say get yourself around good quality people, good quality coaches, good quality management. They have the understanding of what prize fighting really is. A lot of you young guys don't have an understanding. You know the old saying, you don't know what you don't know. And this is prize fighting. And to be a prize fighter, you got to take it to that next level, and you got to really put in. And that's the difference. It's a completely different thing. This is the hurt business.
Like you said, in the pros, they said it's about sitting down on your punches.
This is the hurt business. This is the hurt business.
Yeah.
People don't want to see people running around the ring.
All right, Rick. So Rick, we got you coming up February 15th on Moronis card. How do you feel about coming back and just being ready right here in a few weeks already?
You know, I've been itching to get back already. I mean, it's been a little over a year, and just want to show everybody that I'm still here, and I'm here to stay.
All right, man. February 15th, TMB, Rick Moronis card.
At Bob Santos Boxing. Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
Sure.